So good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Vijay Johnson, and my topic for today's presentation is reimagining the pharmacy operations with digital technology to provide delightful experience for customers. And at the very outset, I'd like to thank CAHO and Kinpro Foundation for giving us this opportunity to present our findings before such an august audience. Now, in this era of rising customer expectations, hospitals should strive to provide the best experience and value for their patients. And the hospital pharmacy, being a major revenue center, was chosen as the focus area for our study. The main objectives were to enhance the patient experience and to improve the operational efficiency. So we performed a value stream mapping and a patient journey mapping to understand the process and the bottlenecks. The pain points identified were as follows. In the IP pharmacy, there was a delay in the delivery of medicines and occasionally the wrong items were being delivered. And in the OP pharmacy, there was a long waiting time with patients crowding near the counters and there was no proper feedback collection system. And based on our study of the processes, we were able to identify that the OP pharmacy was a major bottleneck in the entire workflow. This is a graph which shows the number of people in each of the various activities based on the different time of the day. And the peak in the OP bill generation occurs at around 11 o'clock. The doctor consultation peaks between 12 to 1 p.m. And we would expect a peak in the pharmacy dispensing around 2 to 3 p.m. But here we can see that there is a plateau once it reaches 12 p.m. which goes on till 4 p.m. And this indicates a performance bottleneck. And to solve all these issues, we came up with a technology-driven solution based on lean process improvement methodologies to address the challenges. And throughout the development process, we followed agile development methodology, and we went to the pharmacists to get the feedback continuously and to ensure that the application was developed in accordance with the user requirements. So we empowered the delivery staff with a mobile application to enable them to become smart workers. The medicines issued from the IP pharmacy were issued and picked up and delivered using the application. And this gave a real-time view of the entire delivery system. The delivery staff can view the status of their tasks. And as one of the delivery staff said, previously they were running around the entire day and they had no idea what they achieved at the end of the day. But with this application, they could monitor their own performance and which boosts their motivation and their morale. So nurses can track the status of the deliveries and raise a complaint if there is an issue. And this was how we automated the pharmacy delivery system. Next, moving on to the queue management system in the OP pharmacy. When a patient arrives in the pharmacy, the pharmacist collects the prescription, scans the barcode, and generates a token. And immediately an SMS is sent to the patient with a real-time token status tracking portal. And by opening the portal, the patient can view their current queue position and the estimated waiting time. This is calculated based on various parameters like the number of patients waiting in the queue, the number of pharmacists in the station, and also the current rate at which the queue is moving. So this gives the patient a significant advantage in that they can go around and go have a cup of coffee or go to the restroom and come back by the time their token is being called. And we wanted to make it as easy as possible for the staff to use the application. So we created a system in which we use barcode scanning to perform various activities like token calling instead of having the person click on a button in the application. The token display system uses text-to-speech technology for token calling. And in front of each counter, we had a counter displays which also displayed the current token being called so that it was convenient for the patient. And immediately after billing, a bilingual feedback form was displayed in each of the counter tablets. And unlike other feedback systems where the feedback is collected by the end of the month and shared with the end users, here we created a system in which as soon as the patient clicks on the feedback, the person behind the counter gets the feedback. And since the feedback is linked to the particular transaction, it makes it easier for the manager to monitor the system and track any negative complaints and even find out who was the person who was serving the patient and what is the amount of time that they waited in the pharmacy. The software was fully developed by the in-house IT team using open source tool within a span of 2 months. And the total hardware cost of 1,70,000 rupees was negligible compared to the total volume of business in the pharmacy. We had a lot of real-time dashboards to monitor the system. There were heat map dashboards of the patient waiting time against the time of day and the day of the week, which enabled the manager to optimally allocate staff during the various shifts.
2 minutes left.
There were queue build-up alerts to initiate immediate corrective actions whenever there is a build-up in the queue. Following this system, we also implemented similar systems in the admission counters, the billing counters, and the fetal medicine system. We also developed a food delivery tracker in the COVID wards based on the pharmacy delivery tracker. So we were able to achieve a 45% reduction in the IP pharmacy delivery time, a 50% reduction in OP pharmacy waiting time. 90% of patients were happy with the OP feedback system, OP pharmacy system. We were able to address the bottleneck in the OP pharmacy. There was a 3% increase in the prescription fill rate, which enabled us to recover the cost within a month. And more than 3 lakh deliveries and 1,40,000 tokens have been generated. The staff were empowered with technology, which improved their morale. There was a better patient experience. There was real-time feedback for counter staff. The number of nursing complaints were minimized, and we were able to easily monitor the productivity. So that is in short about our project. And let us work together and share our ideas and learn from each other to provide the best quality of care for patients. Thank you.
Anshuman and Dr. Sangeeta, both of you.
Yeah, Dr. Parag, if you permit, I'll go first.
Yes,
good presentation, Dr. Vijay. Definitely a good string of tools that you've used. I could not, however, relate how your VSM study and patient journey study led to this solution. It seemed to me this is a solution looking for a problem and not a problem looking for a solution. Can you counter that?
Because when we did the patient journey mapping, one of the main problems that we identified in terms of the OP pharmacy was that there was a when we just went to the pharmacy itself, we could identify that there were a lot of people who were crowding around the counters, and that was something which we definitely want to address. So that was the number one pain point of the patients. So to address that system, we created a to address that problem. We created a system in which the patients need not even wait around in the pharmacy. So there was an element of uncertainty in terms of how much they had to wait for getting their token, for getting their prescription. So one is we had the estimated waiting time, which enabled them to track how much they had to wait, and we had the system in which they could track it within their phones, so that they need not even wait in front of the pharmacy. They could go and go do the lab test, go have a cup of coffee or do something, and come back by the time the system when the token was ready. And in terms of the IP pharmacy delivery also, the main problem that we identified was because there was a delay in the delivery system. So because to address this delay, by tracking the entire system from the start to the finish, the manager had the visibility to the entire workflow. So that if there is any delay in delivery to a particular, let's say that we had a, for each of the transactions, each of the delivery requests, we could track the delay in the delivery. So if there is any delay, the manager could immediately address that issue and ensure that there were no complaints from the nursing staff. So that was, we did a process study, and based on that, we were able to address these issues.
All right.
I hope
Dr. Sangeeta. Thanks, Anshuman. Dr. Sangeeta, your question, please.
Yes, Dr. Vijay, good presentation and good, you've addressed most of the issues you all have. But one question is, your software, like, and a lot of, what about the vernacular aspect of it? Could you actually send those messages to people who don't, understand English? Is that?
Yeah, we have the option. One is we in the counter feedback tablet, we have the option to switch between the Malayalam and English, and also by default we have the since most of the people here understand English, we send the message in English, but we have the internationalization option in which we can choose the language in which the SMS has to be sent.
Okay, the other one was, does this send messages to the regular people with regular phones? Like, I think your app is developed more for the smartphones. What about those who have, the regular phones? So how do you address that with those people?
Yes, in the system that we have an option to even choose whether to send an SMS or not. Because if we identify that the patient does not have a smartphone, we can tell the patient that we'll have a previously what they used to do is they had to sit in front. They used to crowd around the counters to identify when their token is about to be called. For the patients who do not have a smartphone, we have the TV display system in which the current token is displayed, and also they have a token slip which is printed and given to them. So based on this, they will get to to know approximately what is the current token. Current token is displayed in the screen, and their token will be available in their hands. So they will not be able to have a real-time estimate of the waiting time, but still we have provided an alternate workflow for those patients who do not have a smartphone.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you for this excellent questions, Mr. Anshuman as well as Dr. Sangeeta. And I'm sure this is going to be a challenge in terms of COVID times, etc. But nonetheless,